What's going on, you guys? My name is Wolf and welcome to today's video. So in today's video we are going to talk about what made me most nervous about starting college. So the thing that made me most nervous about starting college was just the large amount of people. I mean, that might be something for everybody. I was always very nervous about the large amount of people when I first started college. I mean, you have these classes that are 200 people, 200 seats, 200 people in one class, and that freaked me out the most because the first class I took was with somebody that had 200 people in their class, and it totally freaked me out. I was totally freaked out. I was so nervous, and orientation doesn't really prepare you for it. When I went to orientation did not prepare me for the amount of people. I mean, there are a lot of people at orientation, but that's not even compared to all the people on campus, and it can get a little nervous when you first started out at college. I mean, you're a freshman, there's all these people, and this is your first semester, so it's okay to be nervous. I was very, very nervous about it, and I was just nervous about the large amount of people there, and I was just so freaked out. But I ended up balancing online classes and campus classes. I didn't feel like a very strong support system at that college, so when I moved to this college, to this campus, I felt so much more open. I felt so much better about the courses I was taking online, and on campus, and I just finished up a on-campus class with a math teacher. There was like 50 kids in that class, max, and there was never 50 kids in that class because people started dropping like flies because the class was so hard and because of the professor. So sometimes people drop the class, so there's not always that many people. But the first semester, or the first year, is definitely the hardest because you're adjusting to this campus life, and there's so many other things to play that you have to play into it. I was just so freaked out about just all of the people. I was not used to all the people. No, orientation doesn't prepare you for all the people, and I was just not ready for it. But you kind of adjust. And because of this campus, I know so many of the people. I know a lot of the adults. I know a lot of the people that work there. And then I know a few of the students before I even started because I went to school with them. I went to middle school, high school. We have intermediate school. So I went to intermediate school with them. And it made me feel so much more comfortable. I was so much more comfortable with being able to go to this campus to learn, to be myself. And I was so much more comfortable with all the people, and I took a class that only had 50 people, so that might have helped so I could balance kind of everything out. And I'm always going to be nervous about taking a new class with so many more people, but I've kind of adjusted to it. I've kind of learned how to cope with it, and even though some things might get really, really bad sometimes you just need a breather, and all you have to do is step out. And the fresh air and the animals, I don't mind just stepping out and taking a deep breath. We are across from like a pond. I could go over there and sit because it's just so comforting, with the exception of the geese that might get angry at you and the ducks that might get angry at you. But it's just so much more comforting. It's so much more, there's just so much more there that can comfort you and that can make you feel better. That is so much more welcoming than what there was at the past college. Because I know where everything is in this college. College I went to, I didn't know where anything was, and no matter how many times I could explore, I didn't know. But here, I walked all over this campus with my mom when I was younger, so I've gotten a pretty good idea of where everything is. But I was just so nervous about all the people, and it's very natural to be nervous when you first start out college, but you can do it, you can survive, you will make it, I promise. It will take some time for you to get used to it, but you can do it, I promise. Just take a deep breath, take your first step out, and there you go, you're going to college. Just don't psych yourself out. I did that too. I did psych myself out a few times, but I managed to cope with it, and I'm still coping with it because it's still very, very difficult. I'm not used to all the people, but a class of 50 people doesn't bother me when it comes to getting used to things and talking to people, because I used to just be so shy with people. I probably would have never done this when I was younger, but it gets easier when you have like 50 people, so at least you can start learning names. Instead of 200 people, that's 200 names. That's a little bit harder, but you can do it. You'll survive. Just take your deep breaths and remember that you can do it. Don't tell yourself you can't, because you can. And just remember that. So Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Orientation is coming up. Good luck with orientation, and as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video, so see you guys later.